Forsaken flops. Square Enix response in 60 seconds. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the W2 Report. I am your host, Sanji Imura. Today, we are joined by Lord Cracker Squirrel, who will once again read over the ground rules while we go over the meme of the show.
Rule number 1, don't be a dick. Rule number 2, if in question, please refer to rule number 1. Don't contact it. Don't contact these people. Please don't do that.
And we will disavow.
I don't want to deal with the headache and the paperwork.
And introducing our third man in the ring, Mr. Thomas.
I quote the great philosophers, the police. They do, they da. That's all I want to say to you.
All right. Forspoken has flopped this week on the W2 report, and we wanted to go over Square Enix's response in an earnings call.
You know what, Sanji? I don't think it so much as flopped as it fell into a black hole, which then imploded.
So basically like Anthem.
Only more.
Citing the article from Nintendo Life,
It
looks like Square Enix is still planning to release multiple blockchain games.
Yeah, I don't. After this one, I don't see where you're going to get away with that. But you can try it. I mean, waste a couple $100 million more and see what happens.
In response to a question about sustainable growth in fiscal year 2024/2023, which sees the release of highly anticipated Final Fantasy
16.
Oh, 16. 16, my apologies.
Learn to read numbers, Sanji.
And the potential release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, two huge companies for the title, to fiscal year 2025, CEO and President Yosuke Masuda said that the company had a good spread of new releases in fiscal year 2025 and beyond, but then ended by saying, we also hope that you will look forward to the blockchain games we plan to launch in fiscal year 2024 and thereafter.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Square Enix has been one of the biggest video game developers to get involved with NFTs and blockchains, both joining the blockchain itself and creating Final Fantasy NFTs, much to the dismay of fans around the world. In fact, President Masuda, who is stepping down from his role this summer and is being replaced by director Tatsuki Kiryu, has been the biggest spokesperson for the medium in the past, and it sounds like the company is continuing to press forward in the market.
Good luck with that. I should think that Forspoken would have put you off that completely.
And that Matsuda guy, he's got lots of balls.
Well, Matsuda is actually he's on his way out. They told it would seem that they told him to fuck all of the off. I'm stepping down in the summer. Yeah, you got fired, dude.
Yeah, he's like, I quit. No, you got fired. The QA came at the end of a financial report that unfortunately did not spell a ton of good news for Square Enix. Between quarter one and quarter three of fiscal year 2023, Matsuda revealed that many of the new small and mid-sized titles we launched this year did not perform as well as we had expected. And the company also shut down a number of mobile games over the past few months. The developer has had a pretty stacked schedule in the past 18 months, but Masuda admitted that the company struggled to get over 2022's high hurdle. Final Fantasy 14, arguably the company's biggest success in the last few years, was part of its fiscal year 2022 results with the release of the Endwalker expansion. Titles between quarter one and quarter three fiscal year 2023 include, and we're only counting Switch titles here, Live to Live, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, Tactics Order Reborn, Dragon Quest Treasures, Harvestilla, and the Dio Field Chronicle. No specific games were mentioned in the report, but it's disappointing to hear that even on a general scale, more offbeat titles and re-releases have potentially underperformed. Hey, Patty!
And Sanjina is correct. You should check Discord, Patty. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about this. Not exactly sure about this here. Because somebody's issue, there's at least one estrogen count around here that's a little too high. I know it's not mine.
Now, my thought is that it seems like they're going into the same rut as Hollywood has over the last several years. Instead of innovating, instead of being trying to figure out what the next great story is going to be or the next great game, they're just rehashing what they already have and hoping that people aren't pissed off enough to say, "Hey, this sucks."
Yeah, there's actually more. It's actually more than that, because Hollywood's been stuck on superhero movies for a long ass time now, and everybody's sick of them. Wow, another superhero movie. Did they get Michael Bay to do the scripting for the special effects? Oh yeah, there's explosion number 427. Yeah, there he is. Aw, no fun. And when you can actually put catalog the explosions by number in a film, you got a problem.
Right.
And that's the ones that's the explosion effects that are shared between various films. Aw, Patty's running errands. Rude. No,
Fire bad.
Yeah. I've got some errands to run here in a little while. We'll see how that goes. So this will be fun.
Well. Look who popped in.
Hey, I see a Patty. Hello,
what
Patty.
Up, gaming freaks? What are y'all doing?
We thought we'd throw an impromptu Star Patrol fun time moment here.
Oh. Well, I saw in the comments you wanted me to do something other than tell people, please like, please subscribe. It'll make Sanji so happy. His little heart go pitter, 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 pitter.
Why you
Well,
make him go piddler, piddler, piddler?
actually, I do have a surprise for all of you.
Oh.
You got me my engagement ring and you're taking me away from Opal Dragon?
Not quite that far yet.
I guess we're
Being
getting
a chat monkey?
But
Ooh, we got a sneak peek of some
got a
description.
sneak
Brown
peek.
paper, brown
we got a
paper
sneak
wrapper,
peek.
no less.
But I gotta mute all of you in order to let this little thing play, and then we can all talk about it later.
Am I going to need drinks after this? Because I'm sitting in the grocery store parking lot. Blanche and I came out to get food.
No, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Hey there guys, this is DJ Slope from the YouTube channel Slope's Game Room, the Kickstarter detective retro gaming historian apparently. Whoa, that's a pretty awesome introduction. Thankfully I'm not that vain, or maybe I am. Regardless, massive shout out to the guys that did write this over at the W2 Report, who I will be sitting down with for a 1-hour interview on Monday at 4 PM US Eastern Time, 1 PM US Pacific Time, which is apparently 8 PM UK time. Because we will be taking you for a ride down memory lane. Love what you guys are writing here. Love it.
Okay.
So you're setting me up on a blind date with a British chap?
Yeah, let's go there.
I think I think I'm just going to keep my Opal Dragon since I did declare he's my next on the lair. So
It's not quite.
That's very exciting, though. Congratulations.
I'm gonna see if I can't schedule him myself later to do a really fun to go back and do some retro games and talk about those. Get him on for a Patreon stream or something.
Well, we got DJ Slope next week on the W2 Report. Check out interview with the DJ named Slope. Next week on the Slope.
Yeah, whatever.
Not to be confused with the ski slope, the downhill slope,
or snow,
or the slope of your roof, and please don't fall off that.
Yeah, don't do that either.
No, please, stay safe.
All right.
Except if the roof is on fire.
If the roof is on fire, you should have gone out the exit and called the fire department. They have the long hoses to put the fire out.
But here's the thing, we don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn.
Yeah, let's. Okay, Sanji, there goes your monetization for the time being. Wait, that's right. You're not monetized. So, moving right along, I'm firmly of the opinion that ye olde Square Enix is being stupid. Even Ubisoft, who was the first publisher to try this shit, even they've gone, no, we're not going to do that.
Right.
They backed off a while ago, and they are renowned for being both stupid and stubborn.
Oh, just take a look at all the layers of DRM they put on their Assassin's Creed games.
Oh yeah, no, we don't talk about Assassin's Creed games. They have run that completely into the ground. They took the one thing out of Black Flag that made it good, and then they made it shit. How did they do that? Oh, I know. They want money, and they think that sailing everywhere is going to generate them more income. No. If you want to do that, then cut that bit out of the game and put the boat in as DLC. You can sit there and stare at it.
Well, to be fair, sailing did do fairly well for Christopher Cross.
Well, that's a different issue.
Well, it became a #1 hit too.
Agreed. That's not the issue. This NFT kick that some folks seem to be on. Square Enix is the only one coming back after it, and after what happened to Forspoken, I should think they would have learned their lesson. But it's my considered opinion that the current crop of NFT games that they're going to be trying to release in the next couple of years, good luck with that. They may actually just be trying. They may release them, if only to try and find some way to make back the money they spent on them. Because I know Forspoken turned out went almost as deep into the hole as the reboot of Saints Row.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Collision died as a result of that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really, they should be looking at what Falcom is doing right now.
Yeah.
That would actually serve them considerably better. Yes, you already, but then again, they've already released a lot of the older Final Fantasy games. Well, they re-released the first 6. They're remaking 7. They remastered 8 and re-released that. So now they've still got 9, 10, and 12. They may want to do that with 13. Mm-hmm. Although if I was them, I'd probably stop with the original 13 and not do the other 2.
Right.
Kind of a thing. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but still.
Okay.
Lord Crocos are never wrong. They're just mistaken.
Yes, we could be mistaken. We could be thoroughly mistaken. We could be all muckered up, and we'll even admit to it sometimes.
All right.
One last get the games we like, if we can.
All right. One last bit of sneak peeks before we go.
Ooh, another one.
On March 27th, we are actually going to have a nice little roundtable discussion on Web3 and a little game called Crixivia. I know I butchered that name wrong, and quite frankly, I don't care.
If you butcher it again, we can make it into steaks and put it on the grill.
I wish. Because that would rock.
5 of us, as of now, is going to grill the game over security holes, among other things. So join the W2 report alongside YouTuber John and Callum Upton Discord member Umbra Shot, and we may get a surprise appearance by somebody special. I'm not going to say who yet, but fingers crossed.
Is it the Dalai Lama?
Well, you'll never know.
Probably not.
I don't know. I've heard he's a pretty big gamer.
Well, and April the 3rd, we are going to revisit the metaverse and go back into Earth 2 for the second Earth 2 quarterly. And this time, I promise we will revisit Earth 2 again in July.
Yes, quarterly. That word is important.
But until I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Already? Spiffy.
Oh, but I just got here.
Yeah, I know, right? So what do you think about the whole non-fungible token thing there, Patty?
I know nothing about gaming. I just like to watch people play. It gives me something to occupy my brain so I can sit off to the side and go, pay the hooker, kill the cops, Pay the hookers. do all the things. You know, this is Grand Theft Auto. You're supposed to pay the hookers promptly. That way they don't shoot you.
And
Don't call the cops. That's
playing the
bad.
game, do not get those
Do you
two.
know what?
Do
Do you know?
not
Okay,
get those
Patty.
two confused.
Patty, do you know what an NFT is?
Newfound technology?
Non-fungible token. That people pay money for little pictures or other similar things, which hold no value except to a collector of such things. And
that's a
you've
waste
seen
of
people
money.
pay tens of thousands of dollars for a thing that they don't actually own; they just have a representation of.
Yeah, that's why I say NFT stands for nobody's fucking trading.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a waste of money. Save your money.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Save your money.
Save your money.
Pogs.
Support your favorite
Enix
YouTubers.
Square Enix released an NFT game here just in the last couple of months, and it fell into a black hole, which then imploded. It was absolutely glorious to see.
Honestly, truly, if you're going to talk about a financial thing, you can use that money and you can support your favorite YouTubers. They have PayPal links. They have wish lists on Amazon. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, support your YouTubers because, they need coffee. They need Diet
Support your
Coke.
local YouTuber.
They'd like to have steak for dinner.
I'll skip the Diet Coke for the full version. Because diet is dice is the word is just die spelled with a T.
Yeah. Diet does have the words die in it. And team has the word me in it. So just remember this. No, but seriously, I mean, it's nice to have a little collectible. It's cool. But 10 years down the road, they may not be worth anything. So
they honestly once everything blew up, people got in, and then like a month or 2 or 3 later, all of that money is gone. It was worthless.
Yeah, if you want your money gone, give it to a YouTuber. I don't care what YouTuber. Preferably one of the ones that you're supporting here.
Do not give, and I can give you a nice long list of YouTube creators not to send money to.
I start with Ethan Ralph and Darkside Tell.
I mean, if you go to your YouTube creator and you see they have less than 1,000 people, they're not monetized by YouTube yet. So you can send them money with PayPal. I'm sure most of them have links, and it does help. Less than 10,000, help them out. Everybody, I know one guy, he got 1,000 viewers on TikTok and managed to get $75 in his pocket catching catfish.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Let me find some more tips.
And even if you are monetized, it's not actually a guarantee of any.
It's not guaranteed income.
It's not guaranteed income on it by any stretch. It took what?
Sorry.
5 almost 6 years to pull a check out, to get them to give me a check for $100.
Yeah, so support your local, support your YouTubers, even if you just send them $1. Heck, it's almost $2 for a Diet Coke at McDonald's these days.
Mm.
It's
I can
almost
get them for
$4
$1
for a cup of coffee out. Come on. Thank you. Ask me how I know. I'm at the drive-thru. Yes, I'm at the McDonald's drive-thru, and I just paid almost $2 for a large Diet Coke.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yikes!
Yeah. So spend your money wisely.
All right, folks.
Not a good plan. Because I know there was one guy. I remember there being a lawsuit here a while back last summer, I think it was. And he was mad because he paid, I think he paid like $60,000 or $70,000 for this NFT, and then it was worth like $3. And he sued the guy that minted the NFT.
Yeah. It's
Or
about,
even
it's
worse,
about having value at the end of the day.
even worse, you got one guy that actually produced a product, except that it was other people's products that he was selling. Some video games, some games that you could access from the blockchain. If you own the NFT for it, yeah, there you go. They actually got GameStop to sell them for a while, and GameStop's not doing that now. Holy shit!
Yeah, and given their trading rates, if you ever tried to trade in an NFT with them, you'll owe them like $5.
Yeah, regardless of how much it was originally.
So we all agree we love the games. We don't like being ripped off.
Yeah,
So be smart. If you're going to throw away money, throw it the right directions.
Yeah, do not be taken in by the whole play to earn thing, because that's not working.
Absolutely. All right,
Stay away
folks.
from loot boxes, kids.
Sorry, Sanji, I didn't mean to hijack your stream.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's content
from it. Okay.
It's actually content. All right, folks. Until the next time we see you, beware, the tax man cometh.
Oh, that reminds me. I got to do my tax.
The end of the fight.
Hello, folks. This is Morgan Freeman. This concludes our broadcast day. I'm Morgan Freeman. Good night.